Several of the league's top receivers received contracts this offseason. Deebo wasn't one of them, or at least for now. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy CJR Sports, and today we're coming back to another NFL video. Needless to say, let's get right into this video. The man on your screen, Deebo Samuel. Deebo is inspired to have a long-term contract to be an issue for the 49ers with training camp approaching. With Samuel on the field and the teammates to start training camp, let me know in the comments if you think Deebo Samuel will be on the field with his teammates come training camp. Fred Warner was on the Rich Eisen show on Monday, and this is what he kind of had to say about Deebo Samuel and the 49ers and their contract talks and negotiations. He was answering the question of, will Deebo Samuel be on the field for training camp? He says, "I hope so, man," Warner said to Rich Eisen on the Rich Eisen show. He is one of the best football players in the league, so yeah, I sure hope so. I hope he's out there. Samuel became eligible for 2021 for an extension, and the lack of progress negotiations with the 49ers prompted him to ask for a trade this offseason. He's only due less than $4 million, $3.986 million in base salary on the last year of his rookie deal. Fred Warner kind of went through the same process of himself, but he signed a 5-year extension with the 49ers only 6 days before they started training camp last season in 2021. And so I think when each player that goes through the process from a teammate perspective, and knowing that I've been through the process as well, you've gone to let that guy go through it. However it may go, Warner said. I know there's ups and downs. That's just a part of it that a lot of people don't see. You see the games on Sundays and stuff like that, but this is a kind of the part of the process, and Deebo's going through it with the guys who are in charge of the team. I know there's a lot of time left. The only thing I can say about Deebo is he's an amazing player as well as an amazing teammate. That's my guy, so I know he'll get whatever he deserves, and I know in good time things will work themselves out. That's what Fred Warner had to say about Deebo's sort of contract disputes with the 49ers. He hopes that it kind of works itself out. He hopes that Deebo is back with the 49ers, back on the field for training camp. He was there for OTAs and minicamp. He didn't hold out of those. I mean, I think he wants to be a 49er. He just wants his money. And a lot of the disputes happen is he wanted to be used less like a running back and more like a receiver. You're finding that running backs are getting hurt, and there's a lot less longevity in being a running back. I'm not saying Deebo Samuel would strictly move to running back, but he would take less hits, less needless amount of pain and shots, and where he can focus on receiver and then mastering that craft. He's a hell of a good wide receiver, and he's a hell of a good running back, but if he can truly master his craft at receiver, I mean, you're looking at the top tier receivers and the monies that they're going to be earning versus the top tier money what a running back will be earning. So to kind of put you guys in perspective, that Deebo just wants to play receiver. He wants to be He was drafted receiver. He wants to stay receiver. I don't think he truly wants to be a hybrid player, and I think that's why the contract extension and talks have taken so long. Is I think the 49ers are going to try to pay him maybe more like a running back, and he was like, no, I want to be paid like a top-end receiver. And I think some of the contract talks were like, okay, if we make you a hybrid role, what would be the price tag of you there? But Deebo Samuel had 1,770 all-purpose yards last year and 14 total touchdowns. This earned him an All-Pro honors last season. And not only did that, he threw for a passing touchdown last season too. So he is a stud at running back, wide receiver, and quarterback. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And it's your boy, CJR Sports, and I'm out. Peace, guys.